What's good, y'all? So I'm not gonna lie, I first wanted to make this video about the Lakers a little bit ago. I was originally planning on doing it right after that Dallas game where, you know, they had that great, incredible comeback against Dallas. They won, they were going crazy. And then LeBron got hurt, and it was announced that he wasn't going to be playing for a little bit. So I was like, damn, that might be wraps for the Lakers. I'm not going to make the video. Their season's probably over. But they did prove me wrong. They were very good without LeBron still, which surprised me a lot. Anthony Davis has been killing it this entire stretch without LeBron. Even with LeBron, he's just been, the whole season, he's been having a super, super good season. D'Angelo Russell came over there. He was kind of dealing with injuries when he first got over with the Lakers, but he's been great for them. Then Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley, all these new additions, guys. It's a brand new team, and they're playing amazing basketball. As I said before, they are a brand new team since the trades, and you could definitely tell with the stats. Before the trade deadline, the Lakers were 25-31, which is 23rd out of the 30 teams in the NBA. Since the trade deadline, though, they are 15-7, which is 4th best out of the whole league. You can see their offense did go up a little bit, going from 23rd to 19th in rating-wise, along with three-point shooting, went up from 26th to 23rd. Not anything insane, but their defense is what really improved a lot. Going from the 14th best defense all the way up to the 3rd best defense since this trade deadline. They also had a negative net rating, and it was ranked 24th, and they switched that all the way around to almost a +5, which is 6th in the league. And like I was alluding to in the intro, what surprises me the most is that in this 22-game span since the trade deadline, LeBron has only played in 7 games, D'Lo has only played in 14 games, and most importantly for Lakers fans, I'm sure you guys are super happy about this, Anthony Davis has played in 20 out of the 22 games in this whole stretch. The Lakers were sitting at the 13th seed, and now they currently are the 7th seed, just a half game back of the 5th and 6th seed Clippers and Warriors. And on the season, they're 3-1 against Golden State, which means they do own the tiebreaker. If they end at the same record, they will jump above them. So they're very, very close to being outside of that play-in, which is insane. The Clippers, however, though, they're 0-3 against. They still have one more game, which is going to be very important. We'll get to that a little bit later. But they do not own the tiebreaker against the Clippers. So it will be tougher to jump them all the way up to 5th. I don't know if the Lakers even want to get to 5th because then they'll have to verse the Suns, but it's this and this and that. There's a lot going on with this, but the Lakers are in very, very good position right now. They also have the same record as the Pelicans right now. The Pelicans are the 8th seed, though, because the Lakers own the tiebreaker over them also. They're 3-1 against the Pelicans this season. And then they are 1.5 games above the Timberwolves, who are sitting at the 9th seed right now. But the Lakers are 1-3 against the Timberwolves, so they own the tiebreaker. What's really good is the guys that are right below and right above them, the Lakers own the tiebreaker, so it's going to be really easy to jump over that and stay above the Pelicans. But if they do happen to fall, the Timberwolves could jump them, and then the Clippers could make it really hard for them to get above them. And with just 4 games to go, it is very, very vital that the Lakers close out the season strong. By the time you guys are seeing this, that Jazz game probably already happened. I do expect the Lakers to beat Jazz, though. They really don't have too much to play for. They're sitting at the 12th seed right now, so it's very, very, very slim chances that they make the play-in. Then they verse the Clippers, the Suns, and the Jazz one more time. It is definitely not the easiest 4-game stretch for the Lakers to end the season off, but I do think that if they go 3-1, they'll be looking very, very good, especially if they beat the Clippers. That Clippers game is by far the most important game left for the Lakers in the season. As I said, they do not own the tiebreaker against the Clippers, but they're just a half game back, so getting that win is going to be crucial for standings. Then they verse the Suns right after that, which could be another very, very difficult game. I don't know if they're going to win that one, to be honest with you. You know, Devin Booker and KD are undefeated when they play together. So it would be a very tough game, I'm not going to lie. But the Lakers are a very, very tough team for sure. And then they end off the season with the Jazz yet again. By that point, the Jazz will probably be eliminated. So it should be an easy win for the Lakers. But those easy wins are sometimes the hardest. Those trap games really kill you. If they go 3-1, though, I think they're in very, very good position. And when you're led by these two guys, anything can happen, really. In the 51 games that LeBron has played so far this season, he's averaging 29 points, 8.5 rebounds, 7 assists, 50% from the field. He is struggling from 3, only shooting 30%, but still shooting a high volume. You're going to have to guard him out there for sure. And then his running mate, Anthony Davis, in his 52 games played, he's putting up 27 points, a career high, 12.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, shooting a very, very efficient 57% from the field, while also playing elite defense with 1 full steal and 2 blocks per game. You know, both of these guys have struggled through injury throughout the season, but when they are healthy, in my opinion, they are one of the best duos in the entire league. You know, just based off talent alone, we have also seen when they are healthy, they can win a championship as the top 2 duo right there. So if they can stay healthy throughout the rest of the season, throughout the playoffs, and really be locked in like this, I think they could really make some noise. You know, you guys just saw Anthony Davis is averaging a career high rebounds per game, career high field goal percentage. He's also has the most points per game he has since he's joined the Lakers. I think a big part of that is because he stopped shooting threes. He stopped shooting those mid-ranges. He's finally listening to Shaq and all those other, you know, the analysts that are saying he's a big man, he's got to bang down low. He's banging down low this season for sure. It's never been a debate that Anthony Davis is not an elite finisher. He's not one of the best big men in the league, best touches and all that. But he's also very, very known to settle for those mid-range fadeaways and those three-point shots. He's cut that out this season. That's why he's shooting the most efficient he ever has in his career. He's also down low more, so he's going to get more rebounds, more offensive rebounds, more defensive rebounds. He has just been playing at an elite level, especially more recently. As I alluded to, LeBron has only played in 7 games since the trades were all made, and Anthony Davis has been the #1 guy. He has been a star. He has been the guy the Lakers traded for from the Pelicans to be their #1 guy and run their team. He's been doing all of that. And as you guys also just saw, LeBron is only shooting 30% from 3, which is definitely not the best. But he's still one of the most elite finishers in the league, shooting 78% on dunks and layups. He can still, you know, bulldoze, big body, get to the paint and finish at will, get to the free throw line. And even if his jump shot's not falling, those mid-ranges usually fall for him. He can still one of the best playmakers in the league, impact the game rebounding, defensively. He can do a whole lot even if his shot is not falling. I'm saying, I don't think any team wants to see this Lakers team in the first round, man. It could really get scary. And I think the scariest thing is because they made all these trades and everything, the Lakers actually have a deep team. They have people that can run rotational minutes throughout the playoffs. They have a good, deep team. Some of that depth comes at the guard position. They have 2 really dynamic guards in D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves. In the 14 games that D'Lo's played with the Lakers, he's given them 17 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. And he's also shooting very, very efficiently, 48% from the field, 40% from 3. Those both would be career highs. And he's shooting 6 threes a game, which is giving the Lakers some very much needed spacing. And then for Austin Reeves, in the 24 games that he's played since coming back from his hamstring injury, he's given the Lakers 15 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 56% from the field, 43% from 3. He's been playing so well that he's been starting the last 6 games for the Lakers, and he probably will start for the rest of the season and into the playoffs. I also want to point out those stats you saw for Austin Reeves were just for that 24 game span. But on the season, he's averaging career highs in points per game, assists per game, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage. He's doing his thing for the entire season, not just a little stretch. But both the emergence of Austin Reeves and then, of course, them trading for D'Angelo Russell, they both give them guards that can really just create for themselves as well as their teammates. That gives a lot of pressure off of LeBron, off of Anthony Davis to have to create like all the offense. You know, these 2 guys can, like I said, get their own shot, knock down some threes off ball too, you know, get to the mid-range, get to the rim. And then also they're both willing passers. They can kick out, run the offense when LeBron is, you know, just sitting on the bench getting some rest. You know, when they won the championship in 2020, Bron kind of ran the point guard, but the guards that they had on the team were like Quinn Cook, who can shoot, but he didn't really play too much. Alex Caruso can kind of shoot, but you're not really looking for him to do that. Rondo, not really. Then, you know, of course, they had Russell Westbrook, can't really shoot. Dennis Schroeder, he's all right. He's not terrible, but again, not really looking for him to be knocked down. D'Lo shooting 40% from 3 this season is amazing. It really gives their point guard just that another layer of depth to their game. But of course, as you guys know, the Lakers did not only just trade for D'Lo, they got a few other guys in that trade package that are really impacting their winning this season. I'm not saying they will, but if the Lakers win the championship this season, the Utah Jazz as an organization should definitely get a ring. For just salary and a first-round pick, they gave the Lakers both Jared Vanderbilt and Malik Beasley, on top of also, you know, the 3-way deal. They were also involved in giving them D'Lo. But just specifically, these 2 guys right here, oh my God. Jared Vanderbilt has been amazing for the Lakers since coming over, giving them 7 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, an efficient 53% from the field, getting on the offensive rebounds, getting those steals too. He's just a big, really high energy hustle guy. And then Malik Beasley, he's been kind of on and off, but as a whole for the Lakers, he's given them 11 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. 38% from the field isn't the best, but he does shoot mostly threes, shooting them at a 35% clip this season. In the beginning of the video, when I was showing you guys the stats, before the trade, after the trade, when you looked at that defensive rating, I think it went from 14th to 3rd or around that area. A big part of that is Jared Vanderbilt. I cannot stress enough how much of an impact his defense and rebounding affects this Lakers team, especially when you pair him down low with Anthony Davis. Those two as your front court is scary. Then add on a locked-in LeBron James, and it gets even scarier. They just got a lot of size down there, a lot of hustle, a lot of strength too, length and that too. Jared Vanderbilt is one of those guys that he's going to do anything. He's diving for those loose balls. He's picking up the best player on the other team, no matter what position he is. He's hustling for every rebound, every loose ball, everything. I think that type of guy is very important for any team that's trying to compete for a championship. My Knicks right here, as you see, I'm a Knicks fan. They got Josh Hart as their guy. Last year, the Warriors won. I'm pretty sure you can give it to Draymond, but you can also give it to Gary Payton II as that guy that just does whatever. Marcus Smart for the Celtics when they were in the championship. Like those guys, if you're trying to win a championship, you need a guy that's going to put it all on the line, play lockdown defense, go for every loose ball, everything, get charges, just all those hustle plays. You need that one guy, and that's Jared Vanderbilt for the Lakers. And then when you look at Malik Beasley, as you saw, he's not really having the best season with the Lakers right now. He's kind of hot and cold though, because sometimes he'll come out for games and he'll be like 7 for 11 from 3 and just knocking that bitch down, doing whatever, just really flowing in a groove. And then the next game he'll come in and be like 1 for 8 or like just 1 for 4 because he's just not even going to shoot. That's the one tough thing. If he's not really scoring and knocking down threes, he's not really making too much of an impact on the court. But the Lakers definitely need that 3-point shooting, so if he is on for this playoffs, he's going to be nice. And he's the type of guy that could definitely win you a playoff game. Like I said, he's just 7 for 11 from 3. Lakers are probably going to win that game. And I do want to give a shout out to Dennis Schroeder also. He's been pretty good for the Lakers, giving them about 13 points, 4.5 assists too. His efficiency isn't the best, but I think that's kind of because the Lakers were asking him to do too much. He was the starting guard, before they traded Russell Westbrook, got D'Lo. Now he's going to be coming off the bench. I think that's going to benefit him a lot. It takes a lot of that pressure off that. Just kind of gets to run the bench unit a little bit here and there, get his scoring off. And then also, Troy Brown Jr. has been pretty good for the Lakers too, especially since Bron's been dealing with injuries here and there. Having him as that small forward backup, that depth right there is really nice. He's a pretty good 3-and-D guy, shooting about 37% from 3, playing defense too. He can grab some rebounds too. He plays a little over his size. I think he's like 6'6". He plays a little bit bigger than that. So I think those two guys, they've been with the Lakers the whole season. I think them coming off the bench now that they have all that depth and everything, they're going to be very big for this Lakers push. Let me know what you guys think though in the comments. What do you think the record of the Lakers is going to be for this last 4 games? Me personally, like I said, I think they're going 3-1, losing to the Suns. And then let me know, how far do you think the Lakers are going to make it to the playoffs? Do you think they're going to win the championship, make it to the Western Conference Finals, get second round bounce, first round bounce, maybe even lose the play-in? Make sure you put your prediction down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave it a like, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. In the description, there'll be links to all my social medias, so make sure you follow me on all those to keep up to date with me. Catch y'all.